Hey, oily family. I have been sitting here reading out of my life science book and really came across some interesting information that I've kind of been hearing about when I'm in different classes and didn't really know the scientific backing. It's something that has taken me a little bit longer to get on board with oils is the emotional side of oils. Like, I get thieves and the immune system, but I haven't really tapped into the emotional oils. So I started kind of reading and researching because I wanted to understand how that could work. And scientifically, it makes sense when you understand what's going on in your body. So I thought I would share without making this a chemistry class because that's a snooze alert for me. But some of you might really like this. And if you are really into that, I would highly, highly recommend you get one of these books. But let's talk about the sense of smell. So out of your five senses, the sense of smell is the only one directly linked to the limbic system of your brain, the limbic lobe, which is the emotional control center for your body. And so like anxiety, depression, fear, anger, joy, they all come from that region of your brain, which is only, again, linked to one of your five senses, which is smell. So sense can invoke memories and emotions before we're even consciously aware of it, which makes sense because there are things that I will smell that will take me back to a time. Maybe it's a lotion or shampoo or something that will always take me back to a certain time in my life or a memory of some sort, negative, positive, whatever that may be. So the limbic lobe is also it also can directly activate the hypothalamus, which is one of the most important parts of your brain because it controls your body temperature, your hunger, your thirst, fatigue, sleep. It acts as the hormone control center and releases hormones that can affect many functions of the body. The production of growth hormones, sex hormones, thyroid hormones, neurotransmitters such as serotonin that govern the hypothalamus. So your limbic lobe activates that. So when you smell something, it goes straight to the limbic lobe, which can activate the hypothalamus. So what does that mean? So it says, not only can the inhalation of essential oils be used to combat stress and emotional trauma, but it can also stimulate the production of hormones from the hypothalamus, which can increase the thyroid hormones or your growth hormones. So essential oils can reduce appetite and increase the feeling in your hypothalamus, which gives you the feeling of fullness. So it actually is speaking to your brain different smells. And one of them, so there was actually a study done by a Dr. Alan Hirsch that used fragrances including peppermint. So I thought this was very interesting to trigger weight loss. So they had a group of over 3,000 individuals who had previously been unsuccessful in any type of weight management program. And the amount of weight loss among the subjects directly correlated with the frequency of their use of aroma inhalers. One group in the study lost an average of 4.7 pounds per month over the course of 6 months. And it's documented that they sustained a healthy weight over a 6-month period. Hey, girls. So there have been studies showing that just inhaling certain oils trigger the hypothalamus, which makes your body function in different ways. So different oils are going to have different effects. For instance, like I just mentioned, peppermint, which I'll be happily to inhale all the time, tells your brain that you're full. It goes through the limbic system, the limbic lobe into the hypothalamus, telling your body that it's full. So things like lavender tell your body, that's why when we say that it's great for anxiety and stress, it tells your body how it's feeling, all of those emotions that come from the hypothalamus. Also, there was another study, and this was about it was a double-blind study by the same doctor, Alan Hirsch, that was a study to enhance libido and sexual arousal. So 31 men volunteered and were subject of this, and it was proven that the smell of lavender and pumpkin fragrances stimulated the man part. So it told the center of the brain, it was stimulating to the brain, which then spoke down low. So I think it's just interesting to me because, again, I haven't really used oils. I mean, they smell good. They make me like, oh, that's calming, but not as much as some people have. And I haven't been able to, like, I don't know. It's just something that I hadn't dived into. Give me the immune support, give me the respiratory support, the sleep support, like things that are like, I don't know how to explain that, but to me, this was somewhere where I was struggling. So I just decided to kind of fill you guys in on the scientific part of it. That and when you inhale an oil, just go ahead and do peppermint again. It's seconds before it's hitting that limbic lobe, which talks to the hypothalamus. And I can't even say words. You guys know this. I botch everything. Sorry, that's not my forte. And then releases certain, emotions in your body that are caused there. So it's actually really interesting. And this goes back ancient times, Bible times, since the beginning of time. If people try to tell you that Young Living, well, we are the founder of oils in the United States for sure. But if they try to say that essential oils are a fad, I mean, who started the fad? God, when he created plants? Sure, okay. I mean, it's been around since the beginning of time. Maybe it's just becoming more popular here in the United States, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily a fad. Maybe it's just us finally getting on board with some natural ways of thinking, back to the roots. So anyway, I wanted to share that little scientific, there's your science lesson of the day. Is that chemistry or is that biology? I don't know. I was never a sciencey person. So I hope you guys are having a good day. I hope that explains it a little bit more. If that made no sense and I'm talking circles and you're like, but that does sound interesting, but I think I'd like to know more by somebody who can actually explain that better. Get this book right here. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it at Life Science Publishing. This has got everything you need. And I have the 7th edition. If you can find an older one, the better. So if you can find, if you could find a 1st edition, that'd be crazy. But if you could find a 5th, 6th, whatever, you're getting a better version than me, because every time there's different editions because the FDA makes them take certain things out. So if you can get a good oldie but goodie, good for you, and share with us. So all your good knowledge. So anyway, that's your lesson for the day. I just wanted to check in and share that. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.